For this example, we will use a first-year Human Services student. Here you will see the required course of study for the first year of the Human Service program here at MCC. Let's begin by determining the grades for this example. Let's suppose that this student received an A in ACA 115, a B in CIS 110, a C in English 111, an A in HSE 110, a C in Psych 150, and a B in Soc 210. The next step is to assign quality points for each of the letter grades. You will recall for an A you receive 4 quality points, for a B you receive 3 quality points, for a C you receive 2 quality points. You then multiply the credit hours by the credit hours. So for ACA 115 is 1 credit hour, for CIS 110 is 3 credit hours, for English 111 is 3 credit hours, for HSE 110 is 3 credit hours, for Psych 150 is 3 credit hours, and Soc 210 is 3 credit hours. We'll then do the multiplication. 4 times 1 is 4, 3 times 3, and so on. Then we'll add up the quality points. Total quality points in this example is 46 quality points. And then we'll add up the credit hours. The credit hours in this example is 16 credit hours. After you determine the quality points and the credit hours, you will divide these two. So 16 goes into 46 2.875 times. Therefore, this student would have a GPA for their fall first year of 2.875. Let's look at spring semester first year and do the same. This student took English 114 and received a B. They took HSE 112 and received an A. They took HSE 123 and received a B. They took Psych 241 and received a B. And for their math and natural science requirement, they took Math 152 and received a C. We will follow the same format as we did in the first example. Determine the quality points. And then multiply by credit hours. English 114 has 3 credit hours. Group process has 2 credit hours. Interviewing techniques has 3 credit hours. Developmental psychology has 3 credit hours. And statistical methods 1 has 4 credit hours. And once again, we will do the multiplication. Add up our credit hours and contact hours. Credit hours is 15, and quality points is 43. Divide 15 into 43, and we have 2.867. So you'll notice this student has a very similar GPA between the fall semester and the spring semester. Let's now look at how to calculate cumulative GPA. Cumulative GPA is based off of the GPA starting at this time the student begins to the time that they end or to the end of the current semester. A common mistake that many students have is that they will want to divide the fall semester GPA by the spring semester GPA. When they do that, this doesn't count for the weighting of the grades. The best way to determine your cumulative GPA is to follow the same format by adding credit hours, so 16 hours for the first semester, 15 hours for the second semester, which gives you a total of 31 credit hours, and then do the same for the quality points. which totals 89. And then once again, you divide, and the cumulative GPA is 2.87. In this example, since the GPAs were so close together, the GPAs did not differ very much. However, if you have one semester where you have a very high GPA and another semester where you don't do so well, you will see a larger difference between your cumulative GPA. Another thing to consider when factoring GPA is if you receive an F in the class, keep in mind that whenever you receive 0 quality points for that particular grade, so in this example, if you were to not have received any quality points for developmental psychology, you still add the credit hour and use that in your mathematical equation. I hope this helps to clarify GPA and how to calculate cumulative GPA and your GPA for each term.